everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pauline. For today's video, this is like something like I've been wanting to film for a very long time. I received a lot of questions as to how I survived a 14-hour flight with a toddler. Like, is it possible for a mom to survive having a toddler on a 14-hour flight? Let's get into today's video. We are Filipinos now based in Canada, so we went home on a vacation to the Philippines last year, November of 2021, and that was the time where there were still some strict restrictions for COVID. Flying with a toddler during the pandemic was like one of the scariest things first time mom should ever do. So I wanted to make sure that I have all the essentials, all the must-haves with flying. Like, that was one of the longest flight of my life. So I have this tote bag. It's pretty huge, I know, and it's kind of heavy with all the stuff inside. I got it from Etsy, and again, if you're new here, I have a different diaper bag, the Kate Spade diaper bag, which has the zippers on it. I purposely got a tote for that longest flight without the zippers because it's just easier to grab something if your toddler needs anything while you are like boarding and stuff, right? So I specifically got this one without the zippers for that specific reason. I got it from Etsy. It's this soft leather bags. Again, all of the links will be in the description box below. It's huge. It's made of leather, so it's pretty sturdy and durable. It also has lots of like positive review on Etsy. I have here again all the basics, but I kept some extras on my husband's carry-on just so we have some extras if, let's say for example, she soiled her diaper and we don't have enough in this diaper bag. Most items on this bag are like toys, something to entertain your toddler, because that's one of the biggest challenges with flying with a toddler. They have very short attention span. They get bored easily. Most of the items that I will be mentioning here again are toys and books, and like stuff that she enjoys, she loves, and stuff that she hasn't seen before that flight. That will give you some extra minutes or even an hour to like have peace while you are traveling. So the first one is this busy, I'm actually not sure how to call this one, but there's tons of items to like play with inside. Again, all the links will be in the description box. So it's like a busy bag or something, and it's basically just buttons and like snaps. So the first flight was from Toronto to Vancouver. That was about 5 hours. And then the next flight was the 14-hour flight from Vancouver, Canada, going to Manila, Philippines. So she mostly used this one during the layover and while we were waiting for the next flight. And again, it's just a busy bag or something with all the snaps. This one kept her busy, and also this toy as well made her like frustrated and mad if she is not able to close the snaps and the buttons and stuff. But that's like part of the entertainment and stuff, right? As long as you help and like guide your toddler do these activities and stuff. But this one definitely helped with like giving some extra time to keep my toddler entertained. I was already 7 months after that flight, and if I am able to pack my bag again for a flight with a toddler, I will definitely pack the same things that I packed during that flight. Another one is this puffer sticker. Again, these are all from Amazon. I pretty love this one because she can paste stickers on this folder or something, and I made sure that she's like familiar with the stuff that's inside the sticker. She already has interest in like safari animals and she can identify the animals, and I made sure to get that one so she's like familiar with the animals. But it was her first time seeing this puffer sticker, and oh my god guys, she was able to use this one on the plane as well. During our first flight, it was a 5-hour flight from Toronto to Vancouver. She used this one like, I would say half the time during our 5-hour flight, because she was asleep for about an hour and a half for that 5-hour flight. And she pasted it on the tray, on her face. It actually doesn't matter what type of sticker, but as long as they stick to like something, that's gonna work. You know, what are your child's obsession, what are your toddler's favorite colors or favorite animals and stuff. Make sure to incorporate that to the stuff that you will be packing. I also packed a coloring book, not that Shoals one. This is her current obsession. I bought this one yesterday, but during that time when we had that flight, 14-hour flight to the Philippines, her obsession was Baby Shark. Like anything Baby Shark, from clothing to movies to coloring books to like figurines and stuff. That's like her obsession during that time. So I got her a Baby Shark coloring book, even though she doesn't know how to like hold the pen or the crayon yet, as long as she knows how to like scribble. So that's definitely a must-have in your survival kit in flying with a toddler. Next is this boogie board. I actually lost the pen. I don't know where it is now, and you can scribble like anything in here. And during that time, my toddler can already identify the letters and numbers. So when we were at the airport waiting for our next flight, I was just like scribbling some letters and let her identify it. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna write letter A, and then I'm gonna ask her what letter it is, and then we'll go from A to Z, and then we'll go from 1 to 10, and that kept her entertained. So get a boogie board. I brought some books as well. If you have been following us, you know that my toddler really loves books, so I brought some of her favorites. This is from Dr. Seuss's. You can really tell that my toddler loves it because this is already damaged. So I actually brought, I think, 3 or 4 small books that are her absolute favorite, and I read this to her while we were at the airport or even in the airplane. I also brought this pretend phone for her. It's just a pretend phone which she loves, and we like to play pretend, like calling her grandmother in the Philippines, saying that we will be going home, and then we pretended that we were calling each other, and it's just the cutest thing ever. And of course, a phone or an iPad. She now has an iPad, but this was what we used during that flight. It's actually my old phone. It's already broken now. I downloaded some apps where she can identify colors, scribble some letters, trace the alphabet. Yeah, I would definitely recommend having screen time. And for those who judge me for letting my toddler use my phone or letting my toddler have an iPad or my phone, of course, I brought some diapers and diaper cream. I only get 2 diapers on this diaper bag. The extras are on my husband's carry-on. I brought, I think, total of 6 diapers for my toddler. And then of course some diaper cream. You just don't use diaper cream when your baby has rashes. You should use this one to create a barrier between the diaper and the wetness of the pee and the poo whatsoever. So use this one every time you change your baby's diaper. That's what I do, so we don't really have serious diaper rashes with my toddler. So that's my tip for you with diaper cream. And instead of bringing those bulky, huge diaper changing pad, I use this one. It's very thin, but it's very absorbent. It's a disposable changing pad. This is also available on Amazon. Of course, some wipes for diapering needs. The next one is this Lysol wipes. So I carry this one in the diaper bag and like wipe the surfaces in the airplane and at the airport. This next item is something for safety and security for my toddler, and I would absolutely recommend this one if you're flying with your toddler. So the first one is this noise cancelling headphones, and this is very helpful to prevent the ear pressure. This is not one of my toddler's favorites, so she wanted to get it off her ears when I tried to put this one on her during takeoff. Although this is not my toddler's favorite, but this is a noise cancelling headphones which will help again with your toddler's ear pressure. The next one is this safety harness. So skip bringing the car seat, those bulky, heavy car seats. It's safe to check with your airlines if this is available, if this is applicable or not. but I brought this one for my toddler. I made a separate video for this as to why this is recommended and it is safe to fly with this one with your toddler. If you wanted to watch the video, I'm gonna put it on a card right here as well. Next is this clear mask for toddlers. We had that flight during the time where the restrictions are still like pretty much implemented. Although she was not 2 years old at that time, World Health Organization would recommend children past 2 years old to wear that mask, but I just wanted to be safe for my toddler. It's not a must-have, but if you wanted to have that added protection for your toddler, then I would recommend getting this one. Also, this is her favorite snack. She still loves the snacks up until now. She's already 2 years old. Toddlers just wanted to eat and munch from time to time. She's already past a year old and she's supposed to drink on a regular cup. But while you're flying and like there's like turbulence and stuff and your toddler wanted to have some water and you're like pouring some water in a regular cup, that's just not. We actually went through a secondary check because we had this one. They thought we had like something in here. They tested, I think, like the contents of it, if it contains like a potion or something. Fill it with more water while we were at the airport when we got us some food. Just a change of clothes, a set of change of clothes. So I have her sweater and some sleeper. I only brought a pair of it because again I've kept some extras on my husband's carry-on, sanitizer or alcohol, just to keep everyone safe in the plane and like sanitize from time to time, especially if we went to the bathroom. Okay, so another tip that I can give you when flying with your toddler, get a wheelchair. I don't think they will ask you like specifics as to why you wanted to request a wheelchair, and it will make your life easier, especially if you have a toddler. During that flight, I was on a wheelchair, my toddler was sitting on my lap, and then I kept my bag like beside me on the wheelchair. And yeah, I think that's all. That's my survival kit for flying 14 hours flight with a toddler. Thankfully, I was able to survive. I'm here now. I just delivered my baby 2 weeks ago. And if you haven't seen our birth vlog, I'm gonna put it on a card right here or check the description box. Feel free to explore my channel. I have lots of videos just here and there. Again, my name is Pauline. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next one.
Bye.
Bye.